Hello guys, I'm Vishal Jagtap. I hope you all are fine and doing good. Welcome back to this channel. So in this video, we will be discussing about the current dip in IT stock, whether it's a good buying opportunity to add that particular stock or whether we should avoid this stock. So you guys must have seen or experienced that in 2021, IT stocks have given enormous rally from the lows of 11,000 at the time of COVID. From there, this Nifty IT index has gone to 40,000. So we can understand that stock have given 3x, 4x and even more than that return in this particular period. So, but from the past almost 10 months, IT stocks have corrected quite well. From the top where it has created at 40,000 zones, this particular stock or this Nifty IT index has gone to 26,000 zones. Though it is now trying to bounce from that particular zones, but we have seen that it is highly in a consolidation zone. So those people, those who are dying to chase this particular stock, those who are like buying and want to buy this particular stock, now they are confused that whether this particular dip or this correction is buying opportunity to add this particular stock or whether there is a further dip जो आने वाले time में आ सकती है. So in this video, with the help of technical analysis, we will be discussing that. So before going ahead, let's talk about IT industry in general. I personally believe that IT industry, though it has seen very good growth from the past, especially 20 to 25 years, but it has lot to unfold in the coming year because information technology is that particular thing which is now the requirement of every business, whatever the businesses which are coming into the market. So all the businesses require information technology. Kisi na kisi medium mein we require that particular thing, and information technology has given has improved on many things. जिसके वजह से lot of complex चीजें has become so easier. Now if we can understand that 15-20 साल पहले हमारे आजू बाजू में रेस्टोरेंट जो रहते थे या फिर होटल्स होते थे, वी आर नॉट अवेयर अबाउट दैट एज वेल, बट नाउ विद द हेल्प ऑफ मोबाइल वी कैन लाइक ऑर्डर फूड फ्रॉम हंड्रेड्स ऑफ रेस्टोरेंट जो हमारे आजू बाजू में है. सो वी कैन ऑर्डर फ्रॉम दैट पर्टिकुलर रेस्टोरेंट. सो दिस ऑल हैपेंस विद द हेल्प ऑफ the technology. So technology is that particular thing which has lot of thing to unfold in the future. So there would be lot of things like this जिसके वजह से करेक्शन आएगा, जिसमें कई सारे रीजन है. रिसेशन की वजह से होगा या फिर यूएस डॉलर, ये डॉलर इंडेक्स जब ऊपर नीचे होगा, सो दैट टाइम आईटी स्टॉक्स कैन गो फॉर द अपसाइड डाउनसाइड बिकॉज उनके रिजल्ट्स इंपैक्ट हो गए. बट इफ यू सी इन द लॉन्गर रन, then I personally believe that IT stocks have huge potential. और जब भी उसमें ऐसा 20-25-30% वाला करेक्शन होता है, so we should take this as a good buying opportunity, and from there we should go for this particular stocks to buy. So in this video I would be discussing that. So let's move quickly towards the technicals, that which are the opportunities or how we can approach to this particular like IT industry dip going forward.
Hello guys, so you can see that this is the Nifty IT chart. So this is the daily Nifty IT chart. So I'll just show you. I'll just move to weekly, and weekly you guys can see that these are the zones where it has given the breakout in 2021. So here you can see that this is the COVID, because of COVID this downside has came, and in that particular time Nifty IT has gone to 10,000, 11,000 zones, and from there it has rallied to almost 40,000 zones. It has given breakout over here, and it has like given 3x 4x upside from there. And now if we quickly move to the daily, then daily has came for the downside, and it has suggested that earlier that यहाँ से stocks नीचे आने वाला है. You can see that this is the head and shoulder pattern. So head and shoulder pattern is that particular pattern जब भी ये pattern होता है तो उसके बाद में वहां से अच्छी खासी downside आती है. So it has given breakdown over here, and from there this particular stocks has came for the downside. Though it is not मतलब picture perfect head and shoulder pattern नहीं है, क्योंकि whenever you will see that any technical patterns are happening on the chart, so it is not like that they will happen in similar fashion which we learn that particular patterns. थोड़ा हमें एडजस्ट करने पड़ते हैं वो पैटर्न. तो यहाँ पे उन्होंने ब्रेकडाउन दिया एंड वहां से ये काफी नीचे आया हुआ. नाउ इफ यू लुक इट properly, then you guys can see that this is the double bottom pattern. Now this double bottom pattern is one of the finest patterns when it happens, because double bottom pattern is like base formation pattern. जब भी base formation pattern, जब भी when we see that हमारे घर के आजू बाजू में construction चलते रहता है, now you can see that voice as well. So that time जब भी बेस वो कंस्ट्रक्शन होते रहता है, कोई कोई बिल्डिंग बनते रहती है, तो सबसे ज्यादा टाइम दे टेक इन द बेस फॉर्मेशन, कि वो बिल्डिंग का नीचे का बेस बनाने में सबसे ज्यादा टाइम लेता है। रीजन, क्योंकि उसके ऊपर 30 फ्लोर 50 फ्लोर का बिल्डिंग खड़ा होने वाला है। सो इन ऑर्डर टू होल्ड दैट 30-50 फ्लोर्स प्रॉपरली, सो आपका बेस एकदम मजबूत होना चाहिए। सो व्हेन दैट बेस इज फाइन, सो आफ्टर दैट अ गुड हम लोग वो बिल्डिंग का कंस्ट्रक्शन देख सकते हैं। सो इन टेक्निकल टर्म्स, चार्ट्स के टर्म में, जब भी ये पैटर्न क्रिएट होता है डबल बॉटम, तो ये बेस फॉर्मेशन वाला है जो कि अभी चल रहा है। सो यू गाइस कैन सी दैट दिस कंसोलिडेशन इज हैपनिंग इन दिस पर्टिकुलर पीरियड आईटी स्टॉक्स में, जो भी हो रहा है। तो अभी जब तक ये पर्टिकुलर स्टॉक्स is not surpassing this 30,000 zones, we can see more consolidation. These IT stocks जो हम लोग डिस्कस करने वाले, शायद ऐसा हो सकता है नेक्स्ट 1 to 2 months. I don't know that how all the IT stocks are coming up with the results in this particular quarter, क्योंकि सब स्टॉक्स का रिजल्ट नहीं आया है, बट सो फार अच्छे रिजल्ट आ रहे हैं। टाटा एलएक्सी का इतना अच्छा नहीं आया, बट गोइंग फॉरवर्ड अगर कोई बुरे भी आते तो शायद ऐसा हो सकता है कि शायद और 1-2 महीना कंसोलिडेशन करे, बिकॉज वी कैन सी दैट इन चार्ट एज वेल दिस पर्टिकुलर स्टॉक इज इन दैट पर्टिकुलर जोन. Again, if we talk about technical, then whenever this 30,000 zones would be surpassed, so that time we can say that this particular stock has given the technical breakout. Now reversal sign, that would be the confirmation, and confirmation के बाद then it can move toward 36,000, 40,000 and even above that as well. So right now if you are having that particular view कि भाई correction हुआ है और IT stocks can do well in upcoming time, which I have personally, so here you can accumulate slowly, not you have to put all the money directly into this particular stock, but you can like deploy your money. मतलब for example आपको Infosys Coforge buy करना है, तो for example Coforge 3500 का स्टॉक है, तो पूरा 100 क्वांटिटी बाय मत कीजिए, 30 क्वांटिटी बाय कीजिए या 50 क्वांटिटी बाय कीजिए, और जब भी डिप आएगा तो यू कैन बाय फर्दर इन दैट मैनर यू कैन गो, बट यू शुड हैव मिनिमम नेक्स्ट 6 to 12 मंथ्स का आपके पास व्यू होना चाहिए, तब भी यू गो फॉर दिस पर्टिकुलर आईटी स्टॉक. सो I just again show you the weekly chart of this Nifty IT. So weekly chart we can see that in a very good uptrend, and now it has halt over here and it's a good support zone जहाँ पे पहले कंसोलिडेशन होके ब्रेकआउट हुआ था, फिर वहां से ऊपर गया था, और अभी उसी जोन में ये डबल बॉटम पैटर्न बना रहा है. सो we can see, we can understand that these current zones are good for buying opportunity. So we should definitely good to go to accumulate stocks in this particular zone. Now I will quickly move towards the stocks, that which stocks we are having as a buying opportunity. So let's discuss that. Okay, so we have seen this Nifty IT index. The first stock which we are seeing over here is LTTS. The reason for LTTS is that it is one of the finest stock in terms of growth perspective. So I will just show you on the weekly chart that how it is looking, and you guys can see that it has given breakout over here. Just a second. Over here, and from there, from 1700 zones, it has rallied to almost 6,000 zones, and from there it has corrected. So you guys can see over here as well कि एक कॉम्प्लेक्स हेड एंड शोल्डर पैटर्न टॉप में बना है, उसका ब्रेकडाउन देके ये नीचे आया हुआ है, and you guys can see now it is trying to bounce. It has not given the so far the confirmation. अगर आपको proper confirmation के बात करना है बाय, तो whenever it will break this 3890 zones, or we can say 3900 zones, so that would be a good confirmation that bottom has formed, and we can see for the more upside. But as of now it is trying to bounce from this particular supports which it has created over here. So in this zone it is trying to bounce. अगर आपको confirmation चाहिए तो आप 3900 के ऊपर जब भी LTTS जाएगा, that time you can buy for the targets of 5200 and 5900, which is earlier highs. So this is the first stock, but just the condition is that buy above 3900 though. Buy above 3900 zones LTTS. Okay. After that we can move towards the next stock, and the next stock is Coforge. Coforge also, that particular stock you guys can see. I'll show you the weekly chart, and weekly chart is creating the good double bottom. I like this particular pattern. As I told you that this is a base formation pattern. कि और अगर वीकली में वो पैटर्न हो रहा है तो फिर उसका तो और भी ज्यादा महत्व है, बिकॉज आफ्टर दैट अ गुड रैली कैन बी सीन, बिकॉज इफ एनी पर्टिकुलर पैटर्न इज हैपनिंग ऑन वीकली देन इवेंचुअली उसका जो रिलायबिलिटी है वो ज्यादा होता है. सो दिस पर्टिकुलर स्टॉक यू गाइस कैन बाय इवन नाउ एंड यू कैन इंक्रीज मोर क्वांटिटी अबव दिस पर्टिकुलर जोन. So whenever the Coforge will go above 3950 zone, currently it is at 3825. So जब भी 3925 के ऊपर जाएगा, so that time you can buy more 3950 के ऊपर, and your targets would be this 4800 zone, and after that this 6000 zones would be your target for the further upside in this particular stock Coforge. So this is the second stock. The third stock is a Mindtree. This is the daily chart of the Mindtree, and you guys can see. I'll just quickly move to weekly. Weekly also it has given quite a good breakout, and after that good rally, and it's quite a good correction has seen. So currently it is trying to create a trend line over here, and it is trying to bounce. So confirmation हुआ नहीं, but जब भी ये it will go above 3600 zones. So this is the weekly chart. So whenever it will move above, because we know that it has taken support over here and that has been breached over here, and that same has acted as a resistance. So जब भी ये 3600 zone cross करेगा, तो after that it can see rally towards 5000 zone. So you guys can keep eye on this particular stock Mindtree, and you can even accumulate now. अगर आपका अगले 9 से 12 महीने होल्ड करने का व्यू है तो अभी भी बाय कर सकते हो, बट अगर टेक्निकली आपको अगर एंट्री की कंफर्म चाहिए तो वो दिस पर्टिकुलर जोन्स यू कैन बाय. The next stock is the Mphasis. So Mphasis you should buy above the 2200 zones, because that would be the confirmation zones for that. Till then avoid this particular stock. Whenever it will give, then quickly you can go for 2400, and above 2400 it's a good breakout. Then we can expect 2 days earlier highs towards the 3000 zones. So that is the Mphasis, and after that you can move to, now I have put this TCS Infosys as well, but TCS Infosys I believe that these are the large cap stocks. तो अगर आपको स्विंग ट्रेडिंग करना है तो उसके लिए आप यहाँ पे TCS Infosys बाय कर सकते हो with the current lows as your stop loss zones. Like this particular zones would be your stop loss zones, and from here you can play for this 3400 3600 in Infosys, in TCS, and in Infosys you can play with this current low or as a stop loss for the 1600 1800 zones. तो अगर आपको स्विंग ट्रेडिंग करना है, ये लार्ज कैप स्टॉक है, मैं यहाँ पे ज्यादा मतलब इन्वेस्टमेंट नहीं करना ऐसी बात नहीं है, बट मेरा फोकस रहेगा कि इफ इट्स IT सेक्टर इज गुड देन आई वुड गो टुवर्ड्स द मिड कैप एंड स्मॉल कैप स्टॉक मोर. सो दैट वुड बी माय पॉइंट टू गो टू इन्वेस्ट इन दिस पर्टिकुलर स्टॉक. एंड दिस इज द विप्रो का तो अभी काफी कंफर्मेशन होना बाकी है. So this is the Wipro chart, and Wipro chart might take more time because you can see that it has given breakdown below important supports, and it is trading around 380 zones. To confirmation, whenever it will come above 425 450 zones, so that would be a good proper entry. Then that time we can expect a swing towards 550 600 zones. So that's why I would be avoiding Wipro as of now. जब भी वो 425 450 के ऊपर आएगा, so that time we can go for this particular swing. So Infosys, TCS and Wipro we can go for swing trades, but this particular stocks like Mphasis, this LTTS, Coforge, then Mindtree, then Mphasis, that would be a good buying opportunity. जो भी अभी IT का correction हुआ है, KPIT is also one of those. I have updated on that in the last video. So that if that particular stock also comes to the 650 625 zones, then that would be a good buying opportunity to buy that particular stock. So I would be preferably go for this 5 stock from the Nifty IT stocks. I hope you guys got little bit value out of this particular video. If you like this video, then make sure to subscribe to this particular channel. I would be coming up with the more videos. So thank you so much guys. I'll be just signing off, and see you again. Thank you so much. Do take care and have an awesome time.